Alright then, hello guys. Today we're doing a new Hack the Box challenge, which I haven't done in a while. And this Hack the Box challenge is going to be called Terror Dare. So one of the tools that you're going to be needing for this challenge is going to be called DN Spy, which I have right here. So what is DN Spy? Basically a decompiler for C sharp or .NET binaries for the most part. How do I know it's .NET? Because I ran it. It was a Windows one. You could probably check it using files just to be sure. But I was running the application, and since it was a Windows application, I instantly thought C sharp or .NET, passed it in, and it seemed to be working. So with Terran there, what you first need to do is open up DNSpy, which I already have downloaded. You could download it on this GitHub repository, DNSpy. DNSpy. Even though there's probably other tools right now because this tool has been archived for a while, so there's probably is other tools out there, but this is the one I'm using for this challenge. So anyway, one of the first things you want to do is like go file and then open, and then click the name of the file that you want to open. In my case, it's Terror Dare, which is the name of the challenge. So I opened it and we have it open. So uh, what we want to check first is go on the left hand side, and you see right here, you see a bunch of properties, right? So what we'll probably do is just click on I was just messing around with this a bit just to see what was the thing going behind all of this. I forgot what I picked. Get references. Nope. Okay, it was a type references. So this is where you had to click on. Then you see a bunch of like oh no, wait, I don't think it's even this. The application. No, it's not this. Resources. Nope. Well, I guess Terror there, and then right here on login form. So be in Terror there exe, and then in Terror there, and then you click on login form, and you see a bunch of these functions. So the one that we actually want to check for, look out for, is for a specific function. Because if you open up the application, you see it's a simple login page. So I'll click on this Terror there. It's a simple login page. So login and username and password. So I'm putting in a fake username, a fake password. So we see wrong credentials, try again. So let's try looking for that inside the binary itself. So while looking over through that, let's see if we do Control F. Wrong. And we find it right here. So this is one of the things. This is like one of the very first things you do. You check if whether where the check is for when it's trying to input, if it's correct or not to solve the challenge. And then you see this big if statement. If the username is equal to this O and this check, then it prints out correct. Anything else, it prints out the wrong credentials, try again. So what I did was just set up a breakpoint right here. And how do you set up a breakpoint? Simply just right click on the line and put add breakpoint. And that's how you add a breakpoint in I guess in DNSpy. And what you want to do next is to be able to is to be able to, for the most part, add be able to view the values that are currently running while this application is running. Be able to like view the changes in the username, O, check, S, A, PEP, all of those. So what you want to do is just press run. And right now it's I guess it's running for the most part. So we'll just put a fake thing. So I'll put like cost and press login. So we see a bunch of stuff pop out, but the ones that we see, I already have these on watch because I did it manually for the most part. But what we want to do is go on locals, and just if you guys want to add the specific values to it, all you need to do is click on this. So this is where this is at, this, and then AA. This. Look up for the AA value. It should be the purple one because there seems to be like a this variables. So if you go all the way down, you see purple. You right click it and then you put add to watch. And you do this for every single one of these. So I did it for AA, PEP, AA, Aura, O, S, and username. You do it for every one of these. So I guess I'll just do it again. Add to watch. It'll go directly back to watch, But what you could do is just go back on logos and just do it for every one of these manually, and just do it for all of them. And next thing you know, you have a like I was saying before, a list to watch out for. So let's look at this list. So what we want to have is username is equal to this dot o. That's the very first part. So our username is cost. Then dot o is this. But if you look closely, I'll just close this. You see cost was set as our password. But right here, it's our username. So what I'm guessing this program did was just flip the username and password. So let's rerun this again let's rerun this. And then since our cost was our password, but it got set to username, what we could do is just put the value that it wants it to. And I honestly forgot. So I'll just do this again just for the most part, because I honestly forgot what was the original value. So login, go to watch. So O is supposed to be row this value. So I'll just copy this and just restart the program. This will be our password. And I'll just put a fake value right here. A. Then put login. Then go click on watch. And now we see that this username matches this O. For the most part, yeah, this username matches this O, which makes this part true. Now we need to make this check part true. So what do we do here? We basically could either click F11 to step into, that means step inside the functionality, or step out just to continue line by line. What I'm gonna do is press step into, and we see check 1 gets passed in the string S, which was if we go back 298, I think 298, yeah. This check 1 gets passed in S, and S is some kind of string. So if we go back now, I think it was it. Check 1. Oh my god. Right here, check 1. It's a string S. It looks like we don't do nothing with string S for the most part. See, look, if you see right here, string S gets passed in, but nothing gets done with it. All that happens is whatever happens in string S2, all the array values right here gets passed into string S2. So we go inside here. So what I'll do again is just keep on going down like that, step into, then I'll go step inside check 2, which is with this one, or F10. And then we'll go inside this functionality, step into, that means go into this function. So we just go into it right here. And we see this array right here. So what I'll do next is just, we see S1 and S2 get passed in. But if you check later on, S1 and S2 don't get used at all. Just it grabs the values from this array and puts inside S3, and then it passes into check 3. So what I'll do is just press step into, but it's not gonna step into it. Then we're up to right here. What I'll do is just go on to the step over. Now we're on this function. Now what I'm gonna do is step inside. And we see another array being called, and this time S3 is just grabbing all these values. Yeah, like I said before, it's not even using S1 or S2. If you look closely right here, S1 and S2 aren't being called at all. It's just using the array values, so we could just skip over this. We'll skip over that, and then we'll go inside this function. Now it's yellow. Well, now we'll go inside here. Makes another S4, but this time, yeah, it's not even using it again. So we'll just go all the way down, step over. Now we'll go inside this check. It looks like it's our last check from it looks like, because there seems to be no number. So all I'll do is just step in. You see right here, nothing's being used for the most part. S1 and S2, they're not being used at all. But we do see is this A. So all I'll do is just look at this code closely. So our return value, what is it? So our return value right here is basically array 0 and array at 22. So array at 0 is Q, and then the array at 22. So what's 22? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So Q at 22 and then Q at 0. That's true for the most part. So this part's true. Now we need to set this A is equal to user text. So if we just go down here and then we just skip over, and now we're at this A. So what is this A supposed to be? So this A is going to be PIPH to this user text box text. So the text box user, so I'm guessing the text box user is going to be the, if you go back right here, is going to be the text box from this for the username. And it looks like it's asking for the text box of this username to be equal to AA. And if we look closely, AA is equal to pip H. So that means this means that our username is pip H. So now we have our username and our password. So if we continue right here, I don't know, if we just step over, and it looks like it's going back. So step over, step over, step over, step over. And now it's checking if this, now it does the check, and we didn't put it correctly because what we did right here. If we go back, it's AA and roll IH, but we now know that this AA has to be the username now. We just go step over, and then we get wrong credentials, but we'll try it again. So now we know our username is supposed to be pip H, and then our password should just be whatever we copied, which is this. So now if I just delete that and then press login, and then we go, I just step over, and then we get correct. This time, whatever, this was right for the most part. So we got correct. So that means we got our username and password. And then for this challenge, all we needed technically was just the username and password, because it says right here, hack the box username and password. That's all we need. Hack the box username and password. So I already did this challenge for the most part, but yeah, that's how you get the username and password for this challenge. Anyway, this was haven't done the hack the box in a while. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably do a poem video next time. Anyway, peace.